When we start talking about numbers, the very first group of numbers that we talk about are the natural numbers. Small children learn to count 1, 2, 3. I have 3 toys. The natural numbers get the symbol N. A little bit later on, we start to notice, wait a minute, I don't have something. I don't have any toys. I don't have any cookies. This introduces us to the idea of 0, and adding 0 to the natural numbers gives us the whole numbers. They have the symbol W. Now we get to the integers. A little bit later on, not only do children and people notice I don't have anything, we can start to borrow and owe. So you might owe your dad $10, which could be considered negative $10. The integers are all of the whole numbers and their opposites. And funny enough, they don't get the symbol I. Integers get the symbol Z. If we keep going with our number systems, the next number system that we talk about is the rational numbers. Rational numbers include fractions. Anything that can be represented as a fraction is a rational number, whether it's a fraction of a pizza or a fraction of a yard of fabric. The rational numbers get the symbol Q. As we progress more through mathematics and we start to do problems with geometry, we get our irrational numbers. Are numbers like pi or the square root of 2. These are numbers that cannot be represented as a fraction. And so to show the difference between rational numbers and irrational numbers have a symbol Q with a line over it. And notice this is the first time that we don't include the number sets that we've already talked about. The natural numbers are part of the whole numbers. The integers include the whole numbers and the natural numbers. The rational numbers include the integers, but irrational numbers are off by themselves. The last number set we'll talk about in Math 10 is the real numbers. The real numbers include everything we've talked about so far. Real numbers are things that you can count, measure, or model. So where do decimal numbers fit in? Let's take a look at 2 examples. If we start with 4.2, that could be represented as a fraction. It could be 42 divided by 10 or 21 divided by 5. Since it can be represented as a fraction, it's a rational number. On the other hand, this decimal number doesn't seem to have a fraction which represents it. Since there is no fraction to represent it, this is an irrational number.